a situation in the infield where the Smith Station Fire Department rescue are over there, so we're under the red flag for the time being. "17 laps in. Racing for some good purse, the bragging rights, the prestige. That's the National 100. And I guess sometimes the tempers can get the best of you here as Pennington climbs out of his car, number 01 Longhorn. Not sure where Forrest Trent is. Forrest Trent is, I think, in the overflow pit area. So they have at least tried to do the best they can to separate from one another. The track staff have. We're under red flag conditions right now. We have a stomping everything over here for a minute. Well, look at here. It looks like Forrest Trent possibly might be running across the track. As we still stay under the red flag here. As our safety crew and staff officials stopping things here for the time being. So we're under the red flag. We have a total of 17 laps complete. Sorry if I've offended anybody. I just called what I see on the monitor. I mean, what happens, happens. You have to paint a picture to the broadcast of what's taking place. I'm not trying to ag anything on as people want to try to say I am. Mark Whitener is out in front in the 5W, Icon by Barry Wright. As we go back to racing conditions, Jimmy Thomas is in the number 2 spot in the Scorpion race car entry. He's in second. Logan Robertson is third. Forrest Trent was in fourth before the incidents that happened between Travis Pennington and him, and now he'll go behind the wall. They were battling for fourth and fifth, so will Pennington. Bo Slay will now move up to fourth. Justin McCree will go to fifth, followed by Anna Parkhurst sixth. Roderick Dykes seventh. Cody Overton is eighth. Michael Page in the Trailer Motorsports entry will go to ninth. Blake Smith will round out the top 10. Crazy moments there we just saw. We'll have to try to do maybe another crank it up, and hopefully that kind of chaos don't happen again. Don Cook, did you get all the T-shirts to the kids? You got some more? They're trying to tell me to not talk about what's happened over there between those guys, so whatever. He's got some Ice Bowl T-shirts? Okay. Mark Whitener leading the way in that car, number 5W, Icon by Barry Wright. A Scorpion race car of Jimmy Thomas in the number 2 spot. Now, those two cars were having a great battle between each other at the Cochran Motor Speedway, along with the proverbial winner, $10,000 champion Travis Pennington at Cochran a couple of weeks ago at the New Year's Cash Bash Street Stock Championship at Chris and Joni Martin's Cochran Motor Speedway. Remember, they fire back up for racing in 2019, March the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Got a lot of big races planned, like the Ray Cook Series. I think that's going to be on March the 23rd, if I remember correctly. March 23rd, the Ray Cook Series event. And then, in addition to that, for the first time ever, Cochran Motor Speedway to host the World of Outlaws. The World of Outlaw Morton Buildings Late Model Series will be at Cochran Motor Speedway. A lot of big races going on all over. We'll get ready for the restart with Mark Whitener. We're going to try it again. They're going to be good boys this time, we hope, as they get ready to come out of turn number 4. Whitener, Thomas, Robertson for another Just Dirt National 100. Crank it up out of 4. And they're going to go another lap here, it looks like. Look at them coming at you. That is so awesome. The shots, phenomenal by the great work at the last minute to bring in Just Dirt Production. We're going to try it again. Just make sure these guys don't go cray-cray this time. Let's try it again. Race fans, go on East Alabama Motor Speedway and share, or actually Just Dirt Video Productions, and share it as they come out of turn 4. Back to the line. We crank it up for another time at East Alabama in the National 100. Picking up the leader as he goes back to turn 1. Mark Whitener out in front. Jimmy Thomas in the second spot. Oh, and mind you, during our Just Dirt Crank It Up at the National 100, we passed halfway. 20 down, now make it 23 complete, 17 remaining. Mark Whitener, Jimmy Thomas, Logan Robertson, Justin McCree, Anna Parkhurst, the top 5 here in Phoenix City. Back to the back straightaway. It's Mark Whitener and now Jimmy Thomas. Thug Nasty is reeling him in. And the champion Spark Plugs, Lawler Racing Products, FK Rod-Ends, number 17, Rocket XR1 of Thug Nasty, Logan Robertson. Second generation driver in that number 17 car. He was the 2018 Fast Track World Champion. As he comes at you now, flying at full speed. Wow, awesome racing we're seeing. For sure. We're sharing it on social media. We thank you all so much for joining us. The numbers staggering and climbing and more. And we're coming to the end of this Crate Late Model event for $3,000 to win. As out in front, it is still car number 5, Mark Whitener, the Magic Man out of Middleburg, Florida. You're listening to it on the CRN Community Radio Network's Audiocast and the video provided by Just Dirt Video Productions. And what an awesome job they're doing. Got some more great races coming up here in a bit. It all culminates with that big super late model event here, the National 100. He'll come to the line. It's 9 laps to go. 9 laps remaining for the driver of car number 5W, Mark Whitener. Hitting his marks down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Lap traffic in front of him and the caution is out. Problems in turn number 2. Yellow flag flying. Got a couple of those cars actually that are off the pace. One is the 23 of Bailey Temples. And Justin McCree is the other car that pulls off the racetrack in the 44. And we go back under yellow conditions again. It's 32 complete, 8 laps to go. Attention, we need in the pit area and overflow hot shots. Please get lined up. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Michael Patton. He'll lead opening ceremonies for that event. The 604 Crate Late Model event will be over. It will be the Hot Shot event. It will be the Jonathan Merritt tribute race for Mr. NASCAR. We will have his car out in front. The 5 car will do the 5-wide salute. We'll have a special tribute in memory of Mr. Jonathan Merritt. That race is coming up next after the Crate Late Model feature. And by the way, thank you to 5-Star Hyundai, Mike and Linda Hurd, and Southeastern Performance and Automotive Machine Group for being the trophy sponsor for the Crate Late Model portion of the 44th National 100. Back to green here with the final 8 laps of the race for the Crate Late Models. And we got a caution. Caution waving again. Problems at the bottom of turn number 2. Randy Holder's car has gone around the black number 3. Randy Holder. And we go back under yellow conditions. Mark Whitener, Jimmy Thomas, Logan Robertson. Anna Parkhurst, race fans. How about it for the Georgia Peach up to 4th in car number 23? Give it up to that young lady, Anna Parkhurst. Yeah, they're starting the bonfire earlier, ain't they? They're starting the bonfire early. Hey, it's 4:44. Make a wish. It's a friend of mine used to always tell me. You got 5 times per day. 10 times to make a wish. When the clocks are unison. Mark Whitener out in front from Middleburg, Florida, leading the way. Looking for a $3,000 payday for the driver in the car number 5W Icon by Barry Wright. Jimmy Thomas in the second spot of that Scorpion race car's entry. A Rocket in 3rd. A Warrior is in 4th. 4 different chassis manufacturers in the top 5. Roderick Dykes out there as well. As we'll get ready to come back for the restart. Turn 4. Back underway. Shout out to Billy Strill and the CRS ARCA Super Trucks checking in from Parma, Ohio. I'll be announcing some ARCA Super Truck events in 2019, and one will be on the dirt at Beckley Motorsports Park in West Virginia. Back for the restart, and they go back to 1 and 2 at full speed. Michael Patton, what do you think, buddy? An awesome performance dominated by the Magic Man. That is Mark Whitener. Simply a dominating performance in his car 5W in the late rally.
Oh, yeah, Mark Whitener out front, the Magic Man. Jimmy Thomas in that 22 machine right behind him.
Whitener, Thomas, Robertson. Robertson, a second-generation driver to the Rocket Man, Greg Robertson. And they come to the line. It's 5 laps to go. Logan Robertson up the racetrack of the Rocket XR.